Hello and welcome to the Listening Post's unboxing channel on YouTube. Today I'm unboxing an awesome new CD player from Vincent. It's the CD-200. Now, Vincent is renowned for a number of things. Now, firstly, really good build quality, really good sound quality, but they have a tube sort of hybrid design. So taking advantage of some of the sonic signatures and advantages that tubes can deliver, both in their preamp stages and, in this instance, their CD player's output stage. That sort of essence, that little bit of extra something that a valve can deliver and remove some of the harshness associated with many of the digital sources, or deliver a lovely romance to the sound of some of their integrated amplifiers. So that hybrid design has proven to be hugely popular. Vincent has also answered some of the other things associated with our industry and designed some compact products. Firstly, there's the SV200 integrated. Come and have a look here. This is the matched CD player, the CD-200. 24-bit, 192K, but most importantly, the analog output passes through a couple of beautiful tubes, giving it a warmth and remove some of that edginess that often CD players in this price point can have. So, let's have a look. Now, Vincent, German brand since 1995, R&D's done in Germany, all of those types of design things are done, manufacturing in China. It's clearly a small box. It's designed, these are half-size components, that's part of the appeal. CD-200 on one end, along with scannable information associated with its model and serial number. Simple carry handle, and nothing on the other side. Opening it's really easy, because it's just a sort of a tab, a cardboard tab. Folding it open, we see reference to some of the bigger amplifiers. Now, the CD-200 matches the SV200, which design and aesthetics wise matches some of their much larger integrated amplifiers as well. So this sort of talks about some of the whole range as well as very specific information associated with the CD player itself. There's unboxing instructions, although that's relatively generic, along with some basic information for warranty and other things along those lines. We see initially just sort of here in some of the packaging, we see a lovely remote. Now, this is actually something that really became very appealing. The remote controls are lovely. Really well thought out. They're aluminium, extruded aluminium, lovely weight to them, and they have a little a button battery. There's a tab and a plastic sort of sellotape over that tab to show you how to get into the remote, and it's got a lovely fit and finish as far as its control, and it's a lovely appealing design. It's sort of the type of thing, if you saw it on a coffee table, you'd sort of pick it up and go, what's that? Excellent to see. Again, comes with one of those little batteries. Now, I'll tilt it up so we can have a look. Off to one side we see an accessory pack. Now this is a Ziploc bag, and it's sort of taped into a circular sort of barrel shape for freight. In the Ziploc bag is a basic, good looking, but probably relatively basic interconnect. It's a little over 1 metre long, and it has these sort of ferrite cores to help eliminate some of the noise associated with the transmission. It's nice to see that they've added that kind of thing. Drilling in a little bit further, we see a figure 8 power cord, and then a 3.5mm control cable to offer control and power from a companion product like, of course, the amplifier. Next is the closed cell foam protecting the unit itself. Then a desiccant bag to keep it moisture free. And last of all, of course, as we look in the bottom, the last half of that closed cell foam and the box itself. Now the CD player Again, just highlighting its compact nature, is protected inside a polished cloth bag. It's one of those bags that make sure that it doesn't scratch in transit. Getting it out of that's very, very straightforward. We see the unit for the first time. Again, half size, and that's excellent. This is exactly the appeal of this product. Nevertheless, we see central at the top the Vincent logo and a tray load CD player. Look, as always, hang around for the close-up photographs. I'll put the power cord in here, I'll open it up, I'll show you the display, those types of things. We see a simple enough open and close button off to one side, and below it a red LED that flashes associated with the turn on and warm up process of the CD player. Tubes, of course, don't like a particular cold start and start to perform better once they've warmed up slightly, so it sort of leaves it in a warm up state for a few seconds until it fully turns on. Speaking of turning it on, we've got our power on and off. We've got beside that a repeat function button. We've got stop, play, pause, skip backwards, skip forwards, and a headphone socket. Now this is a 6.35mm quarter-inch headphone socket, and the ability to change the level output associated with that headphone socket. Centrally and to the bottom we've got the model, which of course again is the CD-200. Looking at it from a side perspective, you can see that again, not very deep, and again revisiting the back, we see it's not very wide either. The outputs are protected with little plastic covers, and they're pretty straightforward to remove. They're actually sort of Siamese together with a little bit of plastic between the two. And there's another one. Nevertheless, we've got the traditional analog RCA output, obviously to go with the interconnects they provide, and these are very clearly labelled right and left and colour coded as well. We see a little bit of warning associated with power consumption obviously, and then a coax and optical digital output. This is where that control cable comes in handy, with both a power control input from external devices, 12 volt triggering. Above that we've got the auto standby feature, which can be set to on or off. Now in the on position, if this product is left for a prolonged period of time doing nothing, it'll go into standby. Beneath that we've got the figure 8 power input, and above it a fuse holder. Now this one is accessible with a big screwdriver and just has a single tube sort of style fuse. Above it we've got a voltage selector that allows us to change between various voltages, indicated by here implying 115 or 250. Again, nothing much to look at as far as there. The bottom has just some functional things associated with its ventilation. So there we have it. Vincent's stunning CD-200 compact CD player, but with beautiful, beautiful output. Really is, it's a lovely player regardless of its compact size. So very proud to have shared this with you today at the Listening Post in Christchurch, New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more, subscribe to our channel.